This is going to be graphic. I got a feeling this is not going to be fun. Oh my god, that is not what I was... Oh, she... What? Huh? She's... What? Is she birthing tadpoles? What the fuck is happening? Oh, and now they're eating her. Okay. And hello, there you are. Welcome back to Digital Drive-In Theater. I'm your host, Quint, and today we're going to be continuing the series Fallout. Now, before we jump into episode 6, do the whole YouTube thing where you like, subscribe, comment down below. We can talk about some Fallout. Man, I am really getting into the series, and I love hearing input from everybody who has been like fans of the series and fans of the show. I'm ready to get this sucker going. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do this. Hi there.
Yep, it's me, Cooper Howard, star of stage and screen. But I'm not here today to talk to you about my latest picture. No, today I'm here to show you a vast and wonderful place, Camelot of the nuclear age.
It's 2074, like, so why is it still in black and white?
Now I'm speaking to you from deep inside the fully livable model 96 JQ 1164. What a beaut she is. And what a song she sings. Now that right there is Vault 4's 3-foot thick lead casing. Strong enough to keep out the rads and the reds.
The rads. So this is Vault 4, we only see 31 through 33.
Now this corridor here is Sycamore Street, where you'll wave howdy to any one of your 200 neighbors on your way home for an enchanted evening with your love. No, Lloyd and Cassandra here are both scientists, specializing in the effect. Well, there hasn't been a nuclear incident, has there?
No, not yet, but our family and a group of 80 to the world that no matter what comes our way, America will be ready.
5 years.
They look uncomfortable. And I swear that guy sitting at the table, he looks like somebody I recognize as a child actor. I'll have to look that up.
The world is going to need Americans just like you to build a better day after.
And cut.
It was a great take.
I came over to Vault-Tec in Q3 after a 10-year stint at West-Tec.
West-Tec?
It's a defense contractor.
Oh, I'm very familiar with you guys. You designed the TV.
And all their suits are like very 60s, 50s style too.
The rollout, you know, the design looked great.
I wore the T-45 when we almost lost the great state of Alaska to the Reds. Those design flaws of yours cost a lot of good men and women their lives.
Yeah, product management is never my bag. I'm more focused on HR, R&D. And most people think scale means increasing global market share. That's thinking in 3 dimensions, and I'm talking about 4. Because what is the ultimate weapon to destroy your competition? It's not outselling them. It's not outsmarting them. It's time. Time is the ultimate weapon.
Yeah, he has lost. He has left this conversation.
Comes down to one word.
Yeah, what's that?
Management.
Well, I'm awful happy for you, Buck.
But
But I don't care.
There is a rap party.
What, a rap party? For this?
Yes.
All right, we go for a couple of hours, we shake a few hands.
It's at our house.
Nice place. Wait, was this the place that they were at first episode? It kind of looks like the same place.
Roosevelt, I'm sorry you can't come, buddy. I'm heading into enemy territory.
The man from Calabasas. It's kind of ironic because Calabasas is just like 10 miles from where I'm at right now. That's a hell of a jacket.
This is beautiful.
What is that, velvet?
Yeah, I love that one too. It was my real dog.
Beautiful home, Mr. Howard.
What made everybody go back to like the 50s and the early 60s, even the music?
Blood acids.
Right.
Is this a situation where maybe like the game... This guy!
party in the hot tub. What do you think of that?
That's the guy who's like, "You're my buddy, and we are buddies." That guy.
You and he were buddies, weren't you?
Once.
Listen, when I first joined this hospital, I was strictly solo. You were the first real buddy I ever had. But if you and he wish to be best buddies again, I won't stand in your way.
All right.
Excuse me, you mind?
So,
Shit, Seabass.
did maybe like the game take place in the 50s, and then they just tried to modernize it?
Fucking Hollywood Reds. I'm telling you, radicalism is sweeping through Hollywood like a bad case of the clap. They've even got your friend Charlie Whiteknife.
Are you kidding me, Charlie? I saw
We're having another kind of a red scare.
It's a shit show. And it's that. A world run by people who wear pocket protectors to a pool party.
Yeah, you might be right.
So they've already got the Pit Boys going before.
Sell my vocal rights to that spinning robot they sell to housewives and perverts.
Spinning
Guess how
robot,
much they
okay.
paid me for that.
10 million?
No,
I guess
got
not.
186 pre. My agent got them to throw in one of those robots. What the fuck were they thinking? Every time I walk into my own house, my own voice saying, "Hello, sir, do you want to sit down?"
That would be weird.
It's fucking awful.
I thought the studio had a character.
They did, and then Robco bought the studio. Listen to me. Hollywood is the past. Forget Hollywood. The future, my friend, is products. You're a product, I'm a product.
That's ironically kind of what's happening now. Because I've worked in Hollywood for a long time, and it's kind of like drying out and
I'd say the future is golden.
and changing. It's more about creative content and less about like long form. So that's kind of ironic that they included in the show. Looks like the ghoul never made it out, huh? He got a little punch drunk. These guys look like lawmen in like a porno.
Shall we? Waiting.
Take his fusion core. Destroying a legitimate business? That's illegal around these parts.
Says who?
The government.
Ooh. Interesting. So we got. Was that like real time? Was that like current day with the ghoul passed out, or was that like a little bit more of a flashback? Because those lawmen didn't look like they belonged or mutated or anything, and that's.
Using teeth for ammunition. Always finding new ways to.
How do you shoot a tooth without it shattering?
But your friend is going to have to recover here for a couple of days before it's safe to travel.
I'm fine.
That syringe still looks pretty like old though.
And we found his armor.
But I gotta admit, it sure feels good to be back in a vault. I don't know if you've been to the surface, but it is not good.
I was born on the surface.
Oh, insert foot into mouth.
Sorry, I didn't know. You seem so
normal.
Normal?
We just need you to stay in quarantine a few hours longer to make sure you don't track in any contamination.
Thank you so much.
There's something. I don't know, something doesn't feel right. Falling objects.
You smell that?
Man, that finger still looks gross.
You want to have sex?
You mean use my cock?
Yeah.
I don't know. That weird thing could happen.
What weird thing?
But for some guys, you know, when they make it move, it gets all big and hard like a big pimple, and then it pops.
Huh?
They say it could happen to anybody, but it's gross.
You know, that's actually completely normal. It happens all the time. Every time, ideally.
Remember when I was saying those police officers looked like they were in a porn?
A Knight of the Brotherhood. We're not supposed to.
Okie dokie.
What are you, a Jedi? That's never gonna happen for you again, brother. Ooh, Ooh, that's really not gonna happen for you again. Yeah, I figured something was kind of off.
Shouldn't be wasting
Is that
time down here.
corn
You heard
pops?
the doctor. Besides, we made a deal to find that head together. You're no good to me yet. Also, I would feel bad.
I think these people are.
That's
trying to
corn
trick us
pops.
No, they're not. And some of these people are from the surface, like you.
And like blue sausage. I wonder if all these people are test subjects and they're just kind of keeping them all quarantined together.
It's not a cult.
Everyone's smiling.
Titus, this is a safe place where people take care of each other.
That's what you think.
But why?
In the vaults, we recognize that we all need each other. Just like I needed you on the surface.
And she needed you in that room just a minute ago.
Overseer Benjamin.
Oh my fucking, what is...
Hey guys, just wanted to say hi.
Don't look at the eye, don't look at the eye, don't look at the eye.
To Vault 4. Just some housekeeping, a few things to be aware of. Stay out of level 12. Obviously, we'd prefer you not go there. Oh, and we only have one foosball table. So if you want to play, you gotta sign up. If
Is
there's
that
no
why do you
pencil
have
on the
two
sign-up
eyebrows?
sheet, please let. Okay, that should cover it. Any questions or concerns beyond foosball or pencils or bathrooms?
They're like,
birdies,
I didn't hear a word you just said, man. I was just looking at that eye.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Huh. So if he gets hit in the forehead, does his eyes water? Yeah, so these are all test subjects.
Oh, the overseer?
That's what I'm saying. What people are
The overseer with one eye.
Talking about his eye.
Lots of people have one eye.
Well,
What?
yeah.
Huh.
Sorry.
Oh, there's like...
Have a nice day.
little like skin fucking pubes hanging off her chin. Skin chin pubes.
Doesn't get any better than this.
Nope, it does not. You ever think about working somewhere else?
I used to. But with you doing these ads, it's practically the family business.
Yeah.
I think about it. Quitting showbiz. Buying us a ranch up in Bakersfield. Back to being a real cowboy again. Reading too much news lately. Got me second guessing the whole city life.
For some reason, I didn't think you could take those things
come
off.
on, you've seen these around.
Not on you.
Or maybe you can't. Maybe
But
once you put it on, it's on.
Licensed them from Robco. We're integrating them with the Vault-Tec emission systems. Do anyone any good to complain from the sidelines?
All I'm saying is, we have this one life. Do you really want to spend your 9 to 5s working with these assholes?
I need this job, Coop. It guarantees us a spot in the vault.
We've got money. We can buy a spot in the vault.
One of the good vaults.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what is that supposed to mean?
I'm doing what I can. Okay, just trust me.
I wonder if 4 was a good vault that's gone bad, or if 4 was always a bad vault, if that's what she meant. It is kind of crazy how originally we were thinking it was one bomb, but now it seems like they just keep bombing over and over and over. Because, I mean, Maximus isn't 200 years old. They reestablished the city.
We're actors. We make movies, Charlie.
Yeah, the American dream has me getting shot in the ass by you all day.
You got 5 acres in Tarzana. I think you're doing all right.
Tarzana.
Matter, Coop.
My wife works there.
Do you know what fiduciary responsibility means?
Fiduciary responsibility? No. I have no fucking idea. I play a cowboy for a living.
Okay. So the U.S. government, Vault-Tec is a private corporation that has a fiduciary responsibility to make money for its investors. And how does it make money? By selling bolts.
That's called capitalism, Charlie.
But they can't sell bolts if these peace negotiations go through. So Vault-Tec
Ooh,
has the
there's
fiduciary
the rub.
responsibility to make sure that it don't work out.
I was about to ask, how do these wars or these bombs keep getting dropped?
You remember that movie we did with Johnny Morton? You were the sheriff, and I was some generic Indian.
Come on, man, don't say that. Tall Hand Mud Lake could talk to horses.
Morton played a rancher who owned half of Missouri. And what happens when the cattle ranchers have more power than the sheriff?
The whole town burns down.
The whole town burns down.
Right.
Vault-Tec is $1 trillion company that owns half of everything. And after 10 years of war, the U.S. government is broker than a joke. The cattle ranchers are in charge, Coop.
Oh, I guess everything's a conspiracy, right? Come on, man, you sound like you're in a cult.
You're sitting here defending a system that's ready to set the world on fire, Cooper. Maybe you're the one in the cult.
Yeah.
This is sounding real world.
You should learn the truth about where your wife works.
Hollywood forever.
For her sake.
I was just there a couple weeks ago.
Okay, all right.
Even the phones are old school.
Is Janie asleep?
She's reading Little House on the Prairie to Roosevelt.
Ah, does he like it?
Mm-mm.
It's going to be hard on her. That's all.
What is?
You know, no dogs in the vaults.
What?
Says who?
Yeah, why not?
No dogs.
That's just that's the policy. You know, dogs eat meat. It's an avoidable inefficiency.
Yeah.
This deal's getting worse all the time.
Who decided that there were no dogs in the vault?
Well, I think that is a relatively trivial concern, given the prerequisite conditions of us living in a nuclear fallout shelter.
It makes it sound like it was her idea.
Who makes the rules? Because no dogs allowed, that is a new rule.
Yeah.
Somebody decided that and didn't share it with fucking anyone. I mean, what else do you have in store for us? Are the blue jumpsuits? Are those mandatory? What if I don't want to wear a blue jumpsuit? What if I want to wear a green one?
So the bomb falls and you want to know about your wardrobe?
No, I want to know about my freedom. I didn't go to war defending that freedom so that I could live in a cellar under the boot heel.
Giving away your freedoms for security.
Every day I go into work and I think about how humanity can survive a nuclear event that will wipe out 90% of life on Earth. And I come home and you're talking to me about hiding out at a ranch up in Bakersfield. But when the bombs drop, a 2-hour drive ain't gonna cut it. But if billions of people are going to lose their lives, I will do whatever it takes to make sure the people I love, that is you and that is Janie, aren't among them.
This is like a war traumatized
hard
timeline.
To make sure we go into a special vault for management where we will oversee all of the other vaults. You don't get it. That is the best we can possibly hope for.
And when you turn the little handle up top, it all goes away.
Yep. That's how a toilet works. I'm actually from the
Kind of, if there's no dogs in the vault, kind of makes you, or kind of makes me wonder about all the dogs being experimented on in episode 2.
It's Lucy.
What is going on with this?
Nope. It's
You're from here?
5 generations. I'm proud of it.
Huh. I just thought because
Is this what happens when you have too much cousin stuff?
so many people here seem to be refugees from the surface.
Tell me about it. Oh, these people, am I right?
Wait a minute. So the people who
I grabbed a moldy one.
Oh God.
Well,
makes it sound like
you're from a vault. You get it?
I
if
don't
they look
understand.
more
You don't like the people
normal,
from the
they are
surface,
the
then
weird
why do you
ones.
keep taking them in?
It's if you want to get elected, you have to respect their traditions and tolerate them. And
Is this
not
people from
call them
31?
surfies. It's awful. But it's like you can't make a funny joke about it without offending these guys. I mean, one funny joke I told on maybe 10 occasions.
What was the joke?
I forget. All
No,
I
you
know
didn't.
is it was a huge bomb.
Oh boy.
Pretty good, right? Any other questions?
I do have one.
What's
What's
up
on
with your
level
eye?
12 and why can't we go there?
We don't talk about that. Jeez, what's the matter with you?
Sorry, I
You should go now.
I only wanted to.
Goodbye, Goosey.
Yeah, nothing's making sense for this place. What are you all cheerful for? Is this an act? Still missing that piece, right?
Where do you guys get your power from?
This design tells me this is probably something in the game, right? Is it in the game? Let me know down below.
I see you found our fusion core.
I'm leaving soon.
Are you?
Aren't I?
She doesn't seem to think you are.
Some people who come here have a hard time adjusting to finally feeling safe. All the things you've had to do to survive still fresh in your mind. Trust doesn't come easily to those of us with a guilty conscience.
She's trying to make him want to stay.
Here, Unit 428. How about you sleep in a room of your own tonight? Have a hot shower. Nothing wrong with a little bit of comfort.
Don't do it, man. Something tells me if you put that on, you're stuck with it.
Hot shower? What does that mean exactly?
I got a feeling that they have no plans of ever letting these people leave. Yeah, it's a little too smiley. Wow, welcome home. It's like, I'm not planning on staying, guys. It looks like it's all designed to just kind of lull you to a false sense of security and comfort. Yeah, all new experiences, right? Yeah.
I never was cut out to step and strut out. Give me
Caviar.
the simple life.
Oh, this is gonna be a trip for him.
Potatoes and mashed potatoes. Give me the simple life. A cottage small is all I'm after.
Excuse me?
It looks like a whole bunch of like NPCs almost. All right, I'm calling it now. I got a feeling that something's gonna feel wrong to Lucy. She's gonna want to leave, and Maximus is gonna want to stay. She'll like catch on quicker, I think. That all is not right. Okay, we get a little history line. 2198, King's capital.
Oh, excuse me. What's going on?
It's a surface dweller tradition. It can get a little rambunctious for my taste.
Surface dweller tradition.
You're welcome to come.
Meanwhile, in the surface world with the porno cops. Government. I love it. Love it.
Well, shit.
Government.
A Sorrel Booker. Ah.
Looks like Boss Hog.
If Sheriff Roscoe runs the county, Boss Hog runs Roscoe. Boss usually has coffee and raw liver. Well, at least he don't dunk it.
You boys know who you just brought in?
Cysts?
This sumbitch right here used to be the best bounty hunter to ever shoot a man in the ass. Kids these days don't know their goddamn history.
Say, you got a needle and thread? Sorry, we don't do a lot of knitting around here. It's called sewing. Hey.
So what?
Would you mind? Come on now, Sorrel, we old friends, ain't we?
Ugly ass face. Or maybe you're still looking for her.
I sure as hell ain't still alive so that I can have unintelligent conversations with dipshits like yourself.
Oh.
Mind your fucking mouth. That's the president of the government you're talking to.
President of the government. So is his wife still alive too?
You a president now.
Don't see why not.
Well, then you might want to hire a publicist.
That's great reasoning.
Now, what I am hearing is a whole lot of chatter about some woman. Name of Moldova.
They call her the Flame Mother. Now that bitch is dangerous.
Well, when it comes to leadership these days, dangerous is what they call a prerequisite.
Somebody's got to step up and bring some order around here.
Cause I fucked up a poor defenseless guy.
Gotta love that close-up sewing of
I've always
flesh.
liked you.
Well, I've always liked you.
Now, you got anything to say in your defense?
Guilty as charged.
Just like that.
Just like that.
That's a great sew job.
Now, if you need any more evidence, I can tell you about this town I just shot up. Philly. Oh, I must have killed 9 or 10 people.
My daddy lives in Philly.
Well, not
No
no
more,
more,
he
he
ain't.
don't. Unless he's a coward.
Don't take the bait, son.
The apple tends not to fall too far from the tree. Is that true in your case? Well, then I guess the only question
The
is,
slow pushing means something's about to go down.
are you?
Take him out back and feed him to the hogs.
For you, old buddy?
That was fairly easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
I guess it sort of looks like that now. It's kind of crazy. Like I said, I was just there a couple weeks ago, and they have like graves on like in the ground on top of graves, not just in the mausoleums like that, but they just have so many people buried there that it's just graves on top of graves on top of, like, there's barely any room to walk between them anymore in certain spots. Just a little fun fact about Hollywood Forever. It's a very congested cemetery. So what is this above ground tradition that we're about to do? So sniff some candles? Is that what we're doing? Very ominous. Yeah, I remember us doing this all the time back in the day. Let me guess, the ceremony and what he's about to discover is kind of connected in a way, right? Uh-oh. We all getting naked? Are we about to have like an orgy? We're about to have an orgy, aren't we? Okay. I mean...
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, we'll see if I stay.
You'll stay.
This show never seems to stop surprising me. Or maybe we're not about to have an orgy. Maybe we're just going to have a topless barbecue.
As we remember, we bring back Shady Sands.
Are we having a seance for a town?
We bring back those taken from us. We bring back those taken from us by covering ourselves in their ashes.
Is this Ash Wednesday?
We bring back those taken from us by covering ourselves in their ashes. To bring back Shady Sands, blood must spill.
Sacrifice?
And I think there's somebody you should meet.
Yeah, who's that?
Blood must spill. Blood must spill. Blood must spill. Blood must spill. To bring back Shady Sands, Flame Mother.
I've got so many questions.
Flame Mother, you will be our salvation.
Flame Mother.
Mr. Howard?
That's the leader of the
Big fan.
yeah, the leader of the was it Rabbit? raiders. What'd I say, man? She's gonna see something and want to get out. We got to get out of here, and he's gonna be super comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. He's like, we're not. I don't want to leave, and she's like, we got to get out of here.
These are called oysters? You want one? They make you feel so good. You want to make my cock explode now? Sorry.
No, we need to leave. Right now. These people are insane.
Yeah, they're like you. A little weird, but nice.
I know this must all seem really nice compared to the shoot show that's up there.
The shoot
I
show.
wouldn't blame you if you...
They gave me a robe.
I know.
And slippers.
Well, you can't
These
beat the
people are hiding
slippers.
something from us. I'm gonna prove it to you, okay? I'm not leaving without you.
Just flat out tell him. Just be like, hey, man, I saw them doing a seance to make blood sacrifices, and I got the ick. We need to get out of here. Something about movies and TVs, they always got to be vague and not tell them the whole story until it's too late, just to ramp up the tension. But I am curious of what that little seance ritual does, because we didn't really see what the results are. What do you need a light for? You can see. I can see all the way down to the end. Uh-oh. See, if that was me, I would check immediately if I could reopen that. Seems like that's going to be important. Is this level 12? Is this what she was talking about earlier? Okay. Yeah, here we go. What is that? Oh, that's one of those things. That's one of the... Is it dead? Oh, it's dead AF, isn't it? Are they underwater? Or does level 12 mean 12 down? Oh, there's a face in a jar. And there's eyeballs. And there's all sorts of parts in jars. It's never a good sign. Oh, now we get to see what they're doing to him. Oh, in that very chair right there. This is going to be graphic. I got a feeling this is not going to be fun. Oh my God, that is not what I was... Oh, she... What? Huh? She's... What? Is she birthing tadpoles? What the fuck is happening? Oh, and now they're eating her. Okay. Wow. Wait, was she giving birth to those pink monster things that they saw on the lake? Was that what she was giving birth to? Little baby muscular monsters?
You're all right.
The harpoon gun? There are so many mismatched elements in each one of these episodes. Ah! What is that? Everybody just... They're all coming at her like Batman villains in that old TV show. One at a time. But Lucy can handle herself, man.
You're crazy! You people are crazy! Your entire culture is insane!
This is not going to help your
If we came
case.
to your home, we would say the same thing.
Oh man, are they gonna try and impregnate her with the... Meanwhile, they're just rocking him to sleep. He is So it's starting to get pretty serious, huh? Let's talk about it. Episode 6. Every time I think I'm getting a grasp of this series, they just throw a whole lot more at you.
They think they got the answers. I change the questions.
Questions. If this was 200 years ago, before all these bombs hit, and Cooper was Cooper pre-Ghoul, that means she is also 200 some odd years old. And so those two go back, those two have a past, but you know, how are certain people surviving this long, right? I guess maybe through the radiations and whatnot. But yeah, this episode just created a whole lot more new questions, just like episode 5. It seems like this, like I said, it seems like this back half of episodes is really filling in the blanks, but also throwing in so much more information that it just brings up new questions. Hey, either way, this show is getting really, really good. I mean, it's always been pretty interesting, pretty quirky, but now it's getting really, really good. I cannot wait to check out episodes 7 and 8. I hope you join me for that. Until then, like and subscribe. Leave some comments down below. Let's talk about this. For the people who played the game, I would love to hear the comparisons of the game and the show. Like, how many similarities we got going on, like plot-wise, and like characters. I know the characters are probably a little different, but like the character drive. How similar is that to the game? Love to hear it. Until then, you know, I hope you join me for 7 and 8, and I will see you then.